If you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign, this is a look at the energies for the week ahead for you, Sunday to Sunday. This is a very internal week where you are being called to really examine your inner truth and spend time in contemplation. There is really a lot of peace and silence that is coming up in this week. Also with the solitude card here, it is very contemplative, really going inwards and examining your truths. Now, you might be itching to take action here, just leaping off, champing at the bit, getting passionately pursuing some objective or even a person this week in quite a free-spirited way. But you are being advised that this week nothing will come of this situation. So really, it did. I had to ask what all this going within was about, and it is because there is a big shift happening within you internally, and if you try and kind of rattle your cage and get out and break free, it's all kind of going to go wrong. So you really have to go within and examine yourself to find out the right course of action. Just let the dust settle, go within. There's a lot that is hidden at the moment from you, and you might be have a lot of emotions roiling around that are boiling away under the surface that have yet to see the light of day. You do feel as though you want to be the emperor, be strong and in control, but it feels like shaky ground this week. Look at what's on either side of you. Not only hidden emotions and deceptive kind of circumstances, things just not going your way, hidden undercurrents that you're not sure about, what the fuck's going on. And then you've also got really a stagnant situation, or a very painful situation that needs to be cleared up. So while you might be wanting to find your stability, there is a lot here that is just saying, don't. Now, this could be to do with a fairy tale romance. It could be someone that you might have fixed on in your mind to try and soothe this inner pain. And you might want to leap towards them to soothe this inner pain. And that is not the right course of action this week. Look, there is a happy home and joy ahead for you, but right now you are feeling blah, and you have to process this. You cannot just hide away from it. But to achieve the happy home and to achieve the joy, what you need to do is not go off half-cocked. Don't just leap into something unprepared. This is the Fool in reverse. Normally the Fool, it goes off fresh on a fresh new journey, all full of excitement and confidence, because they know that this will all work out perfectly. This is the opposite. So I was curious as to why we had all this quite mournful energy that's very inward and solitude related. It's all about your own thoughts and feelings. And we had blah, happy home and joy. And that is there for you, but just not this week, and not if you go off half-cocked. So I'm going to pull a few more cards just to see what kind of scenario this could be. It is a collective reading, so it will be different for everyone, but it will be, the theme of sort of going inwards, being alone with your feelings and thoughts and finding your own inner truth alone is what you are going to be called to be doing this week. Maybe rather than leaning on too many other people, especially if it involves instigating a new romance there. All right, more energies for this week for air signs. Okay, wow, there is a fire boiling within you. Not only the bonfire, but the kerosene being thrown on top of it. So you might be feeling very uncomfortable with all of these inner feelings this week. You have got the heart chakra card here for your emotions. This is going to be a very emotional week. And you might be tempted to push that emotion out, find an outlet for it. This is fire energy. Wands is all about passion. One night stands it can be, but it can also be anger. So maybe there could be that your emotions might find an outlet in anger or in passion. And that might be, and that may very, 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 very well be inappropriate this week, because there is so much prayer. This literally called for you to be reverent and full of prayer and, you know, genuine, reverent, solemn appreciation for your life. It's not about pushing that energy outwards or pain, all of this pain that you might be dealing with or having to clear away. You know, blah is a bit of an understatement, to be honest. There's just so many shifting emotions within you and things that are hidden. Don't release them in an unhealthy, fiery way that is unthought out. Yeah, that's what you want to avoid. But I will pull more cards for energies to lean towards this week and energies to lean away from. Okay, so the energies to lean away from. The Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take, but it can also be about breadcrumbing. So that it will be very different for everybody. Let me just tune into this for a second. Yeah, don't be over giving this week, especially with material help. Don't be the one giving. It feels like you need a lot of support this week. Don't be the person giving it. Try and open yourself up to receiving this week. Energy to lean away from here is conflict avoidance, biting your tongue, keeping the peace. So you don't want to make yourself uncomfortable. If you've got inner truths you want to release, by all means do so, but do it in a really measured way. And that is where being in contemplation will help you keep a lid on things and let them out in a way that doesn't create that throw kerosene onto the bonfire. So don't keep the peace at any cost. Be true to yourself. That's what that card is there. So that's really difficult energies to combine, to be perfectly honest. But don't be afraid to ask for help. It's not in your nature to do so, but this could be a week for it. There looks to be a lot of difficult emotions to contain or to be processing. So you might need to talk to some trusted friends or loved ones on this. Now, the energies to lean towards, there is a fresh start afoot. So don't be overreacting and really burning bridges this week. Stand up for yourself in a calm way, but don't go charging off half-cocked. Don't go burning bridges. Don't go leaping off into bed with someone to take your mind off your emotions. But there is a fresh start for you, and that really brings me back to this happy home and joy that is ahead for you. It's just a matter of really getting over whatever this difficult week is. You're also being asked to lean towards the moon. That is these hidden emotions again. This is the same card. So really lean into all the emotions you've been bottling up. Lean into examining them and then bringing them to light in a soft, gentle way, not in a fiery, explosive, half-cocked way that is just going to be counterproductive. If you do that, you're not going to get the results that you want, which is happiness and joy and whatever resolution of pain that you are really striving for. So take heart. The Magician says a fresh start is afoot here. There is a new beginning, there's a rebirth, but really you are going to have to examine all your hidden feelings and let them out in a measured way. So if you'd like more personal advice about this complex situation, email orders@abundancelovejoy.com. I'd love to do a reading for you. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the week ahead and beyond.